That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
Hello everybody and welcome to ALLEZ Spring Classics. Yes, we are here at Strade Bianche in Italy. Let's go to the breakaway. It turns Lars van der Haar, Kwiatkowski, Tonking and Laporte were the first people to go at 184. Then at 180k we had Ewan, Greipel, Lindemann, Elmager, Cavendish, Henao and Heyman. Then we had two crashes, one from Sagan and a big one from Brambilla, which forced him to pull out. We cut to live pictures now as we see a big group here, huge crash, and yet again it's another big name being caught out. Von Avermaet has been caught up in a crash. We just saw Esteban Chavez as well. Lots of people missing out to this crash. Lots of people from big teams. Kwiatkowski's missed out, former winner of this race. Wow, and the race is just getting serious. What's going to happen? A group of 100 people, Illuminate start to chase for Chavez. Pauls is here and SKYPE start to chase. Whoa, this race has just been pulled apart. And watch as everything just gets so hectic on the road. And what a race it's been so far. Sagan has crashed. We've seen Brambilla pull out. Brambilla, one of the big names, pulling out. Christoph then he has all the hopes of Carral on his shoulders now. Him and Tom Dumoulin, who is going to be the man to do it. Watch out. It's going to be a close old race. Still, this group has not made it back. It's stretched out on the front. Oliver Narsson now hits the front for Illuminate in the black jersey. The men in black, as I'm starting to call them. And today they seem like that. They seem like security guards protecting Esteban Chavez, bringing him to the front. A group of 12 then before behind, and it's the weakest of these guys in the other group. Yes, it includes Lawrence Narsson and people who just don't have what it takes to match up with these guys. Wow. 76k to go, and we are cutting back to live pictures. Another crash. Dan Martin, Chris Froome involved. Chris Froome, who did so well at the last ALLEZ race back in Idri Harelbeke, and now it's not going as well. Michael Matthews is behind. Is Dimension Data's luck running out? There's now a group of 27 who hit the front, and which teams are very prevalent up there? DDD, Dimension Data. They have McCarthy, Ulisi, no Stibar. No Stibar, that big man who's been doing well in the points. He needed the extra points. There's no Kwiatkowski. It's going to be a new winner, I think, today. Sagan's missed out. I think Pauls is here. Pauls has done well in the past. Any signs of Tim Wellens? Yes, the reigning... Well, the winner of the last race, Tim Wellens, but now here come Nemirov, and here come Quickstep. Who are Nemirov working for? That is the team of Visit Ukraine. They have Thibaut Pinot, the man, the Frenchman, for their French-based team. It's a blue affair, with Nemirov and Quickstep Flooring and Gazprom all near the front. Von Avermaet working here for Gazprom. We're back together in one bunch. So, who do I think is going to win? I have no idea, but I'm going to say Julien Alaphilippe, but I have a feeling Stibar could kick, and maybe Christoph, if he can hold on, if Carral make him the leader, Christoph has a very, very big chance of winning this race. But it might be too hilly coming into the Piazza del Campo. It's a difficult old climb at the end. Here it is. It brings out, it hires the best of riders, and let's see what happens. Brechel's on the front right now for Orica. They're working for former Spanish champion Alejandro Valverde. With 83 Hill, he's one of the best guys. Him and Alaphilippe joined. It's going to be interesting. FAPL are going to be working for Alaphilippe. He's there in that yellow jersey. You can't miss him near the front of the group. It's now kind of confusing because Wallonie Brussels, or whatever they're called, Varane Classic, yeah, same thing. They look very similar. So their jerseys, it's very hard to tell them apart, but still. Stossen then is protecting Wellens, and then we have Vakoc here, and Stibar has got to be here. There he is, Stibar, Gilbert as well, and Sagan in the rainbow jersey. Crashed earlier on. Will he get down and come back up again? That is the question everyone is asking right now. We're getting close to the proper hills of the day, the proper Strade Bianche, the white roads, as it literally means in Italian. Sky and the other guys heading the front. I haven't talked about the breakaway much. The breakaway have been very, very good in the past couple of Spring Classic stages. They're working together very well. Everyone is from a different team. They're just stretching out now. Lots of mixed abilities. A lot of Cobble guys who just thought maybe we'll go for it today. The most notable Cobble guy, I think, will actually be Elmago. No one in this group has scored points apart from Cavendish, I don't think. So no one really is minding. Kirsch has already been in the breakaway, so is Lindemann. So it's getting more of a sort of exclusive affair. Turns also would want to gain some more points because he is one of JBL's best guys. As now we hit the Strade Bianche, we hit the white roads, it's going to get difficult. And this is where the pressure points are going to come in. The roads get narrower and they get steep. You have to be near the front or you will not make it through. Esteban Chavez has got a lot of teammates up here for Illuminate. They're doing very well in the points through a couple stages that they weren't really going for. But now, kind of by accident, they are in the top 10 of the team classification, doing better than some teams who drafted for Cobbles. Esteban Chavez then, what a strong team they are. Sylvain Chavanel, Narsen and Uran are hitting it up near the front. They're putting on the pace, putting on the hurt for the other guys to try and react to. Michael Matthews, a sprinter as well. Strade Bianche could really favour him. But it all depends on how that finale goes and who Dimension Data go for. They have 3 possible outcomes: Ulisi, Matthews, or Stibar. Peter Vankoch as well is also pretty good. Luke Rowe just pulling out. Not good for him, but it wasn't ever going to be his day. It's not as bad as Brambia, who could have got a top 20 today. Remember, top 20 get points. As some people from the breakaway... No. It was just people who were taking a turn. They are just taken in. This little FFL camp is forming. Surely Thibaut Pinot for Nemiroff is up here. We haven't seen that jersey that much this race. Neither were Team Basso. Neither team scoring any points. Edvard Bosenhagen as well wants to stay near the front if he has a good day, and it stays more sprinter based. He could have a shot near the end. But remember, that finishing climb, it will be a launch pad for your hill guys. And Thomas Vauclair and Calmagin, it's looking good for Nemiroff. Are they going to take their first points of the race with Thibaut Pinot, Alexis Vuyamo? This is a really hill-based team. And it's finally their time to shine. Emre, who I said would do very, very well, not doing so well at the points anymore. Terpstra has been very disappointing. Dan Martin up here with Vincenzo Nibali. That surely will be a duo to fight against. And watch as there goes Vauclair, pulls over to the side of the road, and here come the steeper gradients. Vakoch comes to the front. Not as good hill as I thought he had. But anyway, McCarthy then. June McCarthy, one of the young riders, hits the front with 30 kilometers to go. Nothing's happened yet. No attacks, no big moves. Unlike Idri and Ronda, we kind of had a whittled down group here. But watch how this is going to be a tough corner. Will we see crashes? Everyone's through clean. Whew. We do not want to see anyone pulling out or crashing on that bend. People missing out on the gaps. No favourites apparently. Favourites would mean the group is orange. So it will come down to the last hills of the day. So we have this little one, this little kick up here, but then I think the most important one is the ones still to come. It's not a big deal, and Contador punctures. Contador and Silva will lose out big time. Contador punctures, and now he gets back on the bike, and he will lose a lot of time. Bustram, Corbrelli, Roulants all falling backwards. And that is probably one of Silva's biggest guys, and he's gone behind. Punctures on the Strade Bianche. That is what they're known for. They're known to be difficult road surfaces to deal with. And watch as Dimension Data are giving the world a masterclass in how to deal with this. They have so many guys, and Lubas is currently leading the points. This is why. And Sebastian Henao attacks off the front. 16k to go in 2.5 minutes. Is this going to be a second breakaway victory of Spring Classics? They're not chasing hard back behind, and Henao goes for it. Henao gets a gap. Is it going to be a second breakaway win for Wallonie Brussels? As Henao brings up a gap against Cavendish, now there's a gap to Caleb Ewan and Andre Greipel. What a big dramatic finale this would be. So, who's got what it takes to follow Sebastian Henao? At the moment it looks like no one. We have so many sprinters in this group and not any hill riders. And this could be it. 16k to go. The peloton might have left it too late because most people had guys in the breakaway. They just were forced not to chase. And that is where the downfall is going to come. And here come FFL. And it's just too late, I believe, as we watch Sebastian Henao go off on his own. This has been a very interesting race. These minor classics might just end up being breakaway races. As Henao solos away, Valverde goes for it. Valverde, and that's the response we wanted to see. Finally, someone goes for it. He cannot take it anymore. And Orica place their bid at a victory today, and Valverde already is closing the gap up to Henao. Henao who leads, but it's going to be close. One of the last gravel sectors of the day, 10k to go into the Piazza del Campo, and that is where the race will be decided. And here comes Valverde. He is bridging the gap. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Alaphilippe and Ulissi go. That is who Dimension Data were going for. Esteban Chavez has to react, and this is going to be so close. Henao then 8k to go. He cracks, and he's back in the group now, and Valverde is 33 seconds behind. Valverde's back. He's made the jump. 1 minute back to Alaphilippe. Now this will be interesting. Oh, Valverde's looking like he's cracking actually. So maybe one of the guys from this group who's good at hills, maybe your Lindemon, or I don't know. But watch as these guys will try to make their moves. They have to try and follow Valverde. He's the strongest man. No one's going to give Valverde an easy ride to the line. But now they've bridged it. And here come Alaphilippe and Ulissi. Christophe Laporte and Gustav fall backwards. And this is interesting. The peloton are not going to make it. It's too late. They missed their opportunity. It will be a win from this group. Valverde is on his own. But he's against a group of pure sprinters. Can he hold off? Near the end, 2k to go, we swing around, Piazza del Campo is in sight, here it is, the steep gradients, Valverde leads them out. Watch, Cavendish follows, Valverde, and the only person who can go with this is Alaphilippe, who bridged the gap, Ulissi as well. It's going to be Valverde versus Alaphilippe. Alaphilippe's cracked, it's going to be Valverde. Valverde's got what it takes. Valverde, he earned this win more than anything else, and then Alejandro Valverde takes Strade Bianche, head of Alaphilippe and Ulissi, and behind Martin Elmiger gets 4th place as the breakaway once again. But Sagan Chavez, and then there comes Pinot. Pinot is looking strong for the Hill Classics. The peloton, oh, just too late at turns, gets swallowed up just at the final few meters. But the Hill guys still get a top 10, and Pete Sagan making it 5th place, and I think he has that to hold his lead in Spring Classics. Oh, it turns. Lucky man. Caleb Ewan as well. And here come the other guys. Cavendish will, I think, score points. 15 points for being in the breakaway. Fabio Aru, disappointing ride. Chris Froome as well getting some points. And Michal Kwiatkowski, very disappointing ride. Mollema then and Yates, no points for Carual. Maybe they lost Brambilla and that was their Midas touch. Lots of people now running over from the breakaway. Just too late for them. Alaphilippe though, no, Alejandro Valverde, he earned it. He was the only man who was brave enough to go for it. He was the only man who wanted to go for it. Oh, it paid off in the end. As we see the other guys coming through, not a good day for them, and they will see, I don't know, some guys will be happy with how they performed. Alberto Contador coming over, I think it was. Wait, where is Contador? I think we saw him somewhere. Not a good day for Contador. Punctured, and that's what lost SPC a lot of points, but they made it back with Almaga. But that's not going to help. Oh. Anyway. Wow, what a race. Valverde takes it. He draws the first blood on the hill stages of the ALLEZ Sprint Classics. We didn't know who was going to win until the very, very last couple of meters of this race. But finally, we have a winner. Valverde takes it then, ahead of Alaphilippe and Ulissi, Elmiga, Sagan and Chavez. We won't have to wait that long for the next hill race. It is Flèche Wallonne next Wednesday. That'll be a test for the people going for the hill stages. No, it's Amstel Gold next Saturday, I think. Unless there's Liège unless there's Milan San Remo in between. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But yeah, this has thrown a canvas to pitches. Who is gonna be strong enough? Can the breakaway then just be a recurring feature in the top 20 every single time? Well, Simon Yates, after a crash, getting top 20 for Metek, that's actually a very good job. But that's it then. We are gonna have to see our final results and what that does to the leaders' classifications, and watch those final replays. So, with all that happening, let's have a look at the results. And Alejandro Valverde, who won, of course, as we brought up. Alaphilippe and Ulissi, who made the move to try and go with the brave Alejandro Valverde. They all scored big points today. And what does that do to the overall? Let's have a look. So, Sagan still leads now with a huge gap over Van Avermaet, Christoph still in third, Kwiatkowski in fourth, and a fifth place for Stinek Stibar still. Same top 5 as it was before Strade and after Ronda and Idri. In the youth classification now, Tim Wellens is getting a huge lead over Marina Hofland. Alaphilippe is bringing the gap down, but we'll be able to see him more later on. Ed Turns as well, scoring some points today, moving himself up that. Caleb Ewan as well with some points, and Jesper Stove in their 6th place in that one, so you don't see him, but maybe in the Cobble Classics we'll see him more. So, breakaway then. Breakaway Kilometres still led by Marina Hofland, ahead of Alex Kirsch, Bert-Jan Lindemann, and Albacini and Ulissi. So it's getting close in that classification, but that's everything. Let's now preview our next race, which is going to be Paris-Roubaix, the big one, l'Enfer du Nord, and it will be the biggest race of the series so far. The same points as Ronda, but it's going to be one that will change everything. It's a big scorer for the Cobble guys. That means we're going to be halfway through the Cobble Classics of this ALLEZ series. Who's going to get it? Sagan, Van Avermaet, Stibar, all these guys will be battling it out over the famous sectors of Carrefour de l'Arbre, Chouet d'Arenberg, all the big ones. But we will see who's going to win. Who is the best Cobble guy? I might have thought Ronda was going to be it, but maybe this time. Sagan never does well in Roubaix. Van Avermaet's got a podium before, but who will be our champion in the velodrome? We'll find out on Sunday, sorry, on Sunday. So, that's everything from Strade Bianche. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and ta-ra.